Being woke and raising your voice was considered good at one point. If you were woke, you were cool. But have things gone too far? Well, for most people, the answer is yes. Some of you may think, why bother with such issues at all? If people are woke, let them be. But such comments impact the way we think. It may put off people who are actually allies. Take a look at this.
In an era where good old-fashioned activism continues to be a force for positive change, wokeism, a disturbing trend usurping it for the last 10 years, is ever more emboldened. While the intention behind activism is to create a more just society, wokeism has taken this noble cause and veered off course into damnation. It is activism gone rogue, co-opted by nefarious interest groups seeking to advance their own agendas under the guise of progress.
And the result is this: more people are feeling alienated. The average person you meet is not the incarceration of evil. They support equality, they try to stay away from violence, and they try to say the right things most of the times. What they oppose is tribalism.
The problem lies not in the pursuit of social justice, but rather in the distortion of common sense itself. Wokeism has created a dystopia where common sense is no longer common, but rather twisted and redefined to suit ideological narratives. For example, legitimate concerns regarding racism, homosexuality, and transgenderism in the West, tribalism and colorism in Africa, sectarianism in the Middle East, or casteism in India have been weaponized. These issues are now used to label anyone questioning extreme woke viewpoints as bigots. In this way, wokeism alienates rather than unites, hindering the very progress it claims to champion.
Some of you may think, why bother with such issues at all? If people are woke, let them be. But such comments impact the way we think. It may put off people who are actually allies. Take a look at this.
Wokeism brazenly crossed the line, shifting from objectively challenging the status quo to selective outrage and extreme political correctness. This imbalance has seen the emergence of extreme counterculture, where the alienated and disillusioned, like myself, feel compelled to push back against what we see as the excesses of wokeism. Inevitably, this leads to a vicious cycle of counter-protests within the larger protest movement, creating a zero-sum game. For every gain made by one side, the other side perceives a loss. The irony of each side protesting for the other side to lose the right to protest isn't lost on everyone. But it brings attention to the complexities of balancing individual rights and societal stability. Some may see the paradox, while others may not fully grasp it. Such counter-protests are a symbolic commentary on how woke is too woke. The irony serves as a way to draw attention to perceived threats to societal stability if society prescribes and indulges new rights and civil liberties detached from common sense. In short, while injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere, we must be vigilant against letting wokeism overshadow genuine activism and impede the path towards a truly just and empathetic society. Striking a balance between genuine progress and safeguarding the sanctity of common sense is the key to a more united and just future.